Waltz is a few months away, and the real deal Brandon Locke is sick and tired of playing with the kids, the young kids here in PWF. You see, I've been there and I've done that. And in a few short months, the real deal, the baddest mofo on the show, will regain his PWF Northeast Championship. Count on it.
You know, D, you know what I'm saying, D? People been asking, dog, on the Twitter, on the Facebook. The fans have been asking, how come we ain't been on the Eastland lately? Where the hood's been? You know something? You know where we been?
Tell them where we been. Huh?
We went back to our roots. We went back to the ghetto. We went back to the streets to find ourselves. Because you see, we're standing here and we're missing something. We're missing about 10 pounds of gold. We're missing about 10 pounds of gold, aren't we? Around these ways. You see, we are the longest reigning PWF Northeast Tag Team Champions of all time. We had to go back, reinvent ourselves. Now, we're back. We're badder. We're meaner than ever. The ghetto has arisen again. And you know something? We're coming for points. 3 of them. Count them. 1, 2, 3. And then we're coming, Bakers. We're coming back for our belts, boys.
Man, you hit everything. I ain't even got nothing to say. But I know what I can say. Bakers, better get your cash right, because your credit's no good here.
That's right. Come get at us, boys. Because you know what? This time, don't come holler at us. We're going to holler at you.
You are not just looking at the premier athlete in PWF Northeast. You aren't just looking at the Lightning Cup champion. No, you are looking at the manliest of all men, Biff Busick. And Trip Dog, September 8th, we're gonna go after this one more time. And you know, I think I'm gonna hold on to this because I'm gonna do, Trip, what I always do best. And that's make a man out of you.
Best suspension ever.
Three points, Butcher. 3 points. That means we get a title shot. Three points.
Holy crap! The asylum. How you guys doing? Can I get an autograph? No. Okay, I'm sorry. Forget about it. I was wondering though, what are you guys gonna do if the Bipolar Express win the tag team titles on September 8th?
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee is Rich Bass.
Welcome back to PWF Northeast East Slam. Everybody, Caleb Seltzer joined alongside Mad Dog Matt Storm. It's time for another titanic collision here at the PWF Northeast Arena. It's the return of Brutal Bob Evans.
Introducing first from Swansea, Massachusetts, weighing in at 253 pounds, Brutal Bob Evans!
The leader of Team Prodigy. The trainer of the Prodigy, Mike Bennett.
So many different great talents that he's had a hand in cultivating, but now he's worried about one career and one career only in PWF, and that's his.
Hashtag why not Bob, and we're going to find that out tonight.
As we see the return of somebody we haven't seen in a little while here at PWF Northeast, but definitely a guy who is an impressive young specimen.
Opponent, hailing from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 265 pounds, Keanu, the Samoan.
Aloha, even though it's Hawaiian. Here comes Keanu, the Isle of Samoa,
one half of the Pacific Island Warrior tribe.
Looking in great condition is Keanu.
Bell sounds we are underway. Keanu, an upstart in professional wrestling, looking to cut his teeth in action here in PWF Northeast, and I do not envy Keanu.
Bob Evans looking for Keanu to respect the code of honor.
They don't call him brutal for nothing. He stinks, he's ugly, and he's just straight up mean.
How dare you talk about Rich Bass like that? First time ever matchup between Brutal Bob Evans and Keanu. Interesting matchup here.
Brutal Bob showing Keanu who's boss here, the veteran versus the rookie. Interesting matchup here on the East Slam this week.
Brutal Bob definitely trying to establish himself after that frustrating loss to Vinny Marcellia. Desperately wanting to establish himself as one of the top wrestlers here. PWF Northeast, PWF Universal Champion. Hashtag why not Bob? He's watching somebody that he's seen through his time in Ring of Honor, and Steve Carino contending up here, being the PWF Northeast Champion. Why not Bob? Why can't Bob be up in that title picture?
Brutal Bob starting his own viral campaign on Twitter and social media, and just making statements saying, hey, I've been held back for well over 20 years, never gotten my shot. It's now or never. People are going to recognize Brutal Bob is the man, and he's going to prove it here against Keanu.
Brutal Bob in the best wrestling shape of his career, easily.
Brutal Bob, a ring technician, but a notorious brawler as well.
Oh, big Samoan chop.
Last time we saw Keanu, he definitely looked a little thicker. He looks like he's slimmed down big time.
Definitely getting in much better shape. Building up his endurance, maybe preparing to make a run for something like the Lightning Cup, getting that endurance up, getting his speed up. And the thing about Keanu is he has deceptive strength. He might be a smaller guy in stature, height, but he is so strong. Like that fire plug.
Brutal Bob. And a key lock on Keanu. Now in a wrist lock. It's not often to see Brutal Bob out-wrestled, especially by a rookie.
Oh, tries to punch Keanu in the head, but that head is solid. That thick Samoan bone plate that his people are so well known for.
Double chop. Shades of the late, great, legendary High Chief Peter Maivia.
Keanu trying to channel the spirits of his past relatives, those who came before him. Guys like Maivia, guys like the Wild Samoans, trying to come in and make a run for it. The head shrinkers, absolutely trying to make himself, give himself a run, continue that Samoan heritage of excellence in wrestling.
Brutal Bob now working on that top wrist lock once again.
Reversal by Keanu. Oh! Works it over. Nice leg drop, but works into the short arm scissors there.
Impressive showing by Keanu early in this match.
Bob Evans, a sucker for punishment here, keeps punching the head of Keanu and hurting his own hand.
Another leg drop across the arm. Oh, that is a painful, painful submission hold.
Cranking that arm over, bending that wrist, giving more leverage. Oh! Attempting knife edge chops to that throat is Bob Evans, but to no avail.
Oh, wow, what a slap to the face.
Bob
Keanu
Evans
relentless.
trying anything to break this hold. Bob working his way up, seeming to get a little bit of leverage. Oh, and into the corner.
This is where Brutal Bob is dangerous.
That big right hand to the jaw, not nearly as solid as that forehead.
Bob looking to Irish whip Keanu into the opposite corner. No dice. Strength advantage definitely goes to Keanu. Flips over, chopping Bob Evans. Shoulder tackles in the corner.
Oh, with power, Bob Evans hits that corner and buckets down. Definitely wasn't what he expected tonight.
Brutal Bob's calling a timeout here. Brutal Bob is in trouble. Keanu's in the driver's seat. What's going to happen when E-Slam returns? Brutal Bob and Keanu on the apron. Bob Evans just chokes Keanu over that top rope. A veteran maneuver, very effective.
He's got that wrist tape off. And tying it off on the wrist of Keanu. And using it for leverage.
Look at that. Choking Keanu across the throat with that tape.
Bob Evans is just so crafty. Oh, big shot to the gut, but knee to the shoulder.
You're watching the PWF Northeast E-Slam here on PWF, AnyWrestling.com. Caleb Seltzer here, joined alongside Mad Dog Matt Storm. You are watching a match in progress between Brutal Bob Evans and the Samoan Warrior Keanu.
Brutal Bob Evans is so good. He is such a veteran, and he is taking it to this rookie in this match right now. Trying to neutralize the weapons that the Samoan has cultivated.
Oh, no. That is awful.
Smashes that hand on the steps, those steel steps.
Unforgiving diamond plate steel steps. Those things hurt and they can cut you.
Keanu not faring well right now. And Bob Evans pulling that tape from the mouth of Keanu.
Brutal Bob saying you're in the ring with the man.
Whoa, bad move, Bob. Bob Evans with that headbutt. Oh, Keanu giving one of his own.
Right across the dome.
That flying coconut driver. Oh, big double chop.
Down goes Bob. Bob used that key lock and drove his head right into the elbow of Keanu.
Veteran move. Bob Evans using himself as a weapon there. Oh! Big double axe smash on the shoulder, working over.
Brutal Bob actually wants the camera focused on him. That's a very expensive high definition technology. Handle with care.
Oh, and gouging him in the face with that shark's tooth. Something that he wore out is a weapon that Keanu unwittingly wore to the ring, and Bob Evans used on him. Trying those repeated headbutts to the solar plexus.
Here comes Keanu.
Oh, and cuts him back down.
Brutal Bob. Very aggressive in this match against the upstart Keanu. Got that.
Oh, and just stuffing in his face, adding insult to injury.
That Pacific Island garb right in the face of Keanu.
Disgusting. Bob
Spitting in
Evans.
the face of Keanu's heritage.
Bob Evans now with Keanu in the corner, working on that arm, attempting to dislocate that shoulder of Keanu.
Bob wrenching on that arm again. Knee right into the throat of Keanu. Oh, he's biting his fingers! He's biting his fingers in that disgusting mouth of Bob Evans!
Bob Evans is so crafty. So many. Oh, he's doing it again.
Oh, that's gross. That's brutally gross. Here comes Keanu, kicking Bob Evans anywhere that's vulnerable.
Keanu fighting back, maybe getting a second win. Oh, and Bob Evans with those clubbering blows.
Trading shots, Evans and Keanu. Keanu Irish whips Evans into the ropes.
Back body drop sends Bob Evans over.
Bob Evans in a world of hurt. 1, 2. No, only 2. Keanu's so close to upsetting the veteran Bob Evans.
And Bob Evans is back up on wobbly legs. Oh, splash in the corner.
Samoan splash.
Oh, palm thrust to the throat. That could be it. That martial arts throw.
Oh, just 2.
Only a 2, says Rich Bass. And Keanu now up. What will it take? Oh, and he misses.
Charges Evans out of the way.
That injured arm already hitting. Oh, knees to the joint there by Bob Evans.
He's got him in an arm bar. He's got him in an arm bar.
Tight arm bar by Bob Evans.
He's going to separate the shoulder. That's it.
And
Bob Evans wins this one via submission.
Big win for Brutal Bob
And your
Evans.
winner of the match by submission,
Come on, get off of him.
Brutal Bob Evans.
Brutal Bob Evans looking to take Keanu right out of this sport with that Fujiwara armbar. Bob Evans finally gets a victory here in PWF Northeast. Brutal Bob puts a point on the board. Victorious over Keanu this week on PWF Northeast Eastland. That was straight up ugly. Straight up Evans. Did not need the ugly stick to get business done tonight. Bob Evans with a submission victory over Keanu, the Samoan Warrior. We'll have more PWF Northeast East Slam right after this.
Over 70 DVD titles. Over 10 years of history. Brought right into your living room. Relive them all again with PWF Northeast Home Video. Available online at all live events. Titles never before available on DVD. Events from the merger year available nowhere else. And of course, the newest PWF Northeast DVDs from the Resurrection era. PWF Northeast Home Video. Relive it all again and experience the revolution.
Things have changed, JT. I'm gonna put that aside for now because you got 60 days. Coming a little closer, cameraman, because this is going out to the manliest man. Biff, you talk about being the men of men. You're not a man, dog. You have no honor. A man has honor. A man has respect. I got respect of all my hood dudes. I'm the man. Everybody in Providence knows it, and you're gonna know it. So come September 8th, you can come on down with my trip title, my precious lightning cup, which is going for a little bit, but like all my hoes, they come crawling back. So when I get there on September 8th, I can't stress it enough. I know you're gonna come in trying to make a man out of me. You're only gonna end up looking like a bitch.
Saturday night, September 8th at 7:30 p.m., PWF Northeast Pro Wrestling returns to the Davy Lopes Recreation Center, 227 Dudley Street in Providence, Rhode Island, presenting Collision in the capital city. Former PWF Northeast Tag Team Champions The Hoods, Davey Cash, and Chris Pyro in singles action as Davey Cash takes on the debuting Widowmaker Eric Shred, and Chris Pyro takes on the turncoat Jason Blade with Sammy Lane. The Bipolar Express of the Talent TJ Richter and the Bulldozer Mr. Monroe cash in their 3 points to take on the PWF Northeast Tag Team Champions David, Devin, the Fabulous Baker Boys with Pops, Brickhouse Baker in their corner. Brand new Lightning Cup champion, the manliest man, Biff Busick, will defend his title against the former champion PWF Northeast OG Triplicious, Vinny Marcellia, and Ring of Honor superstar Prodigy Mike Bennett. And in the main event, Ring of Honor star Brutal Bob Evans returns to PWF Northeast as he takes on the PWF Unified Heavyweight Champion Latin Braveheart Ryan Bisbal. All of this, a PWF Northeast women's match featuring Sammy Lane, members of the Asylum, and so much more. Saturday, September 8th, 7:30 p.m., Davy Lopes Rec Center, 227 Dudley Street, Providence, Rhode Island. Great tickets are available. $10 general admission. For more info, you can go to pwfnewrestling.com. PWF Northeast. Experience the revolution.
Ryan Bisbal, despite the fact that you've known me for years, that I've been going after you for years, I think that you underestimate me. Back in June, I had a plan, and that plan was First Strike. And well, you've seen the results of that plan so far.
Ryan Bisbal, let me make something perfectly clear. In the first strike, I allowed you to walk away. Because Ryan, I need you at 100%. I want you at 100% because I want to show you and I want to show the entire PWF fans, right down to the PWF management, that I am better than anybody in that locker room. I've proven it for the past 10 years and I'm going to prove it for the next 10 years. Ryan, I allowed you to walk out the first time. Prepare yourself. Because the second strike, you're not going to be so lucky.